Hello, everybody. Coach Mark with Action Coach Bluegrass back with you again. And I am with Dayron Rodriguez with Rodriguez Cleaning Services and here in Louisville, Kentucky. And we're going to talk a little bit about Dayron's story and let him share his story. It's an amazing story, and let him share you the things he's done to grow his business. He's somebody who's worked hard and to improve not just his business, but he knows it starts with himself. And he does a lot of working on himself to be a better leader, better business owner. And I want you to hear his story. So welcome today, Dayron.
Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate the opportunity to share this with you guys.
Yeah, no, we're glad to have you. So first, what I'd like to do is just tell our listeners a little bit about your background and kind of how you got into business in the first place.
Well, I'm Cuban. I came over to the U.S. in 2010. I'm a political refugee. Came with no English, no background. I was 20 when I came. Went straight to work in a factory, work a little bit in the cleaning, and then decided to start my own cleaning business, which at that point, in my opinion, was a mistake because I didn't know anything about business. I knew how to do some cleaning, but knowing how to clean is not the same of running a business and trying to build a business. Work out of my mom's garage. She kicked me out a few times because the whole house smells like a dog pee in it because we were cleaning rugs in the garage. And now that was 2010, 2013 is when I started business.
Okay.
Now we moved to a warehouse around 5,000 square feet. We're around 10 to 12 people. And we're serving a lot of homes, usually between 100 to 150 homes a month.
Awesome. So you own this business yourself, or did you bring in investors, or kind of how did you fund it to get it started?
Oh, that was good. My dad gave me $2,500 to buy my first van. And then I had a credit card that I maxed out, and then the second credit card and the third, and all of them, I think 5 of them. And then I started paying it back, and it just self-funded and investing back in the business.
Okay. So as you know, business owners, we wear multiple hats, right? So how many hours do you spend working in your business versus on your business today?
Mostly in the business is what I've been doing lately. Because of not having enough people, sometimes you got to wear a lot of hats. I would say I work at least 40 hours, probably 40, and then on the business after I'm off the clock, 1 or 2 a day, reading, putting systems in place, reviewing the systems, because when you start growing, the system you had in the past, it doesn't work any longer. And then you got to tweak it. And then I run into a mistake and I'm like, well, that system doesn't work. Let's create the system. At least that's what I call working on the business.
Right. Yep. No, those are the right things. So let's talk about your clients. So who are your best clients? What's a good client for you?
Ideally, most of my clients are families in the high-end market that they don't have time to do things. Our specialty is floor cleaning, carpet, tile, wood floors, and then we do water damage. We have 2 clientele. One is the high-end market. They want someone who's trained, professional, have the experience to come into your home and clean carpet, tile without damaging anything, using the proper equipment. It's usually family with kids because kids spill things, pets, homeowners with pets. Why on the high-end market? Because we don't try to compete on the volume. When you're doing volume, you drop your price and then your quality has to drop as well. My guys, they don't do more than 3 jobs a day because we concentrate on quality. And some people are willing to pay a little more to have someone who will pay attention and slow down to give a good service. Now, on the restoration side, basically any homeowner or building that has a water leak, we come in and do the full mitigation, water extraction, and dry out.
Okay. So So what makes you unique? You know, why should somebody choose you instead of somebody else? Because there's a lot of cleaning services out there,
Yeah.
right?
Well, me in particular, no, I'm not the best cleaner. I think they should hire my team. They're fully trained with all the equipment, but what makes us unique is how much we believe in education. One of them. Everybody have to be full trained and certified before they go on the field. Now we invest a lot of money on the latest equipment and technology as well. We don't show up into home with an old rickety piece of equipment breaking down. We guarantee 100% all our services. If you're not happy, we're coming back, fix it for you. If you're not happy, we will make sure you're happy. If you are not happy for any reason, we don't charge you. We have 5 points. Reputation, we don't do anything we don't know how to do. We need to have the experience. Systems, we got system for everything. Every employee does the same service, identical to the other. Everybody's trained the same way. Plus the guarantee. It's like a McDonald's. You always get the same burger, like Chick-fil-A, the same fried chicken.
Right. Okay, excellent. So what's something you wish people knew more about your business and realized and were aware of?
I would say that you have to educate yourself when it comes to this industry, because anybody can go to Home Depot and buy a piece of a rental machine and call themselves carpet cleaners. I would say, including my clients, don't be a victim of uneducated, downright unscrupulous people out there. Do a research, go off referrals, ask questions. What kind of experience you have with that company? Do they do a good job? You got reference? Can I see before and after pictures? Educate yourself before you let anybody, any contractor in your home, including carpet cleaning, water damage, because we're competing on quality, and a lot of people compare us on pricing. You don't get the same.
Okay. So obviously you're marketing to get people. So I'm sure you get a lot of referral business.
Yeah.
So what are some of the other ways that you market your company to get new clients?
Referrals is one. We have a referral program. We incentivize our customers to refer our company based on their experience dealing with us. We do a little bit of social media as well. We try to be present. Some people don't believe that's needed. We do some Google promotions as well. All our events are fully grabbed, employees uniform. We try to create a good branding process. That way people get to know us. We do a little bit of everything.
Okay. So how do you keep track of all those? Do you have a system for keeping track of, all the calls that come in? And
yeah, we have a CRM. When the call comes in, it's a requirement, and you're gonna hear that question. How do you find our company? How do you hear about us? And 99% of the people say, oh, I find you on Google. I was referred by this person. In our software, we can tag or track how the calls are coming in, if you're repeats. Yeah, we have a system that we track all that. We love tracking.
Okay, good. So you mentioned, that you're having to spend time in the field, just because, it's always a challenge to have enough. So what are some of the things you do to be an attractive employer that you'd make somebody want to come work for you and be part of your team?
Most of the people that work with us are in performance-based paid. Okay. We don't believe that you should have a top on how much you can earn, because we all have to support our family. After you're fully trained, you go into performance-based with hourly. That means that if we are slow, you still get paid by the hour. Now, if you are performing well, you're gonna get paid bonuses on top of that hourly, or a combination of both. We offer benefits as well. Extremely flexible scheduling. We tell our people that it's like their own little business. We provide the leads, you take care of your customer. One thing they love, if we send someone to work for you, you are their customer. That means if they do a good job for you, when you call, you get the same technician, and they love that they get to work for the same person. Equipment, they love to have a nice van, a new van. good equipment that is working. They don't have to worry about how do I fix this. When they come in, if something is broke, they tell us and we give them a either fixed tool or brand new tool right away.
Okay. So what's next for the business? What's your growth plan? Where are you going to take this to?
We're hoping in the next few years to get a little bigger into the water damage restoration industry. Through the storms that we've been through the last 2 years or 3, we noticed that there's not enough companies, not enough equipment to handle the volume of work, and we're trying to step more into that. We're already doing some of that work. I think we can do 4 or 5 homes completely underwater. We're trying to scale that up. Hopefully this year we're gonna have enough equipment to do at least 10 a week.
Okay.
We're hoping we don't want to double because it takes a lot of manpower. We're taking one step at a time, equipment, then a few employees, and then a few more. Basically just growing into the water mitigation industry.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about what you're doing to develop leaders on your team.
We believe a lot in leaders. I think everybody should pull someone up. If you want to move up with the company, you got to create your own replacement. What are we doing is simple. Every morning we do a morning meeting. We go over the jobs, and then we have it's called Super Tech. Basically, they're get trained on soft skills every day. We got books back there. Everybody have access to all our books. Leadership, Maxwell. We talk about that. And then I'm a big believer that you lead by example. I'm now in the office. I show up every day to work. I write on with them. When they got questions, they come to me. I'm like, hey, leading is, you don't want to get to the top alone. You want to be up there with people. Pull people with you, and as a team, we all grow. We believe in leadership. We actually have a nice quote here in front of me. It says, success is providing value to people by doing more, better, and consistent without excuses. Let's work as a team and go up.
Okay, awesome. I like that. So now I've got a few kind of rapid questions. Just kind of quick, first answer that pops into your head's probably the best one. So what is the key to success for you?
Outwork everybody else with knowledge.
Outwork everybody with knowledge. Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to just work hard without knowing what you're doing.
Okay. So what's one piece of advice that you give other business owners?
Education. You want move up, you want change. If you don't change what's coming into your mind, you got to change that.
Okay. So what book are you reading now, or you've read most recently, that you think every business owner should read?
It's Profit. Let me look it up. I don't remember the title. It's about profit. Double your profit. It was written by Bob Pfeiffer.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to tune up, working on my business.
If you had to choose one area of your business that you could immediately improve tomorrow, what would it be?
HR, knowing how to hire better people, how to train better, everything about hiring and developing people, making them better. Well, helping. I don't make them nobody better. I provide the tools.
Okay. So if people want to get a hold of you, learn more about your company, read about you and be confident in selecting you, where should they go? What's your website? Where else can they find you online?
They can go to rodriguezcleanpro.com or just type carpet cleaning companies in Louisville, Kentucky. We're going to show up as Rodriguez Cleaning. Facebook, Rodriguez Cleaning Services. Every social media, any Rodriguez Cleaning in Louisville, Kentucky, we will show up.
Okay, awesome. And somebody answers the phone when they call?
They do. Well, they're supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always hope that when you call, someone here will answer the phone and answer any questions, do a free consultation, and
Okay.
hopefully get to schedule a cleaning for you
All
or
right.
mitigation.
Mhm. Okay. So last question for you here, Dayron. So what's most inspiring to you right now?
Well, that's a good question. I wasn't prepared for that one. Inspiring, I look at myself, can I improve myself? I compete with myself. If I can do one thing better, that actually inspire me. Oh, you were here yesterday. Today you read 2 more pages. You were able to work out. I just looking back and seeing where I'm today. It helps me to get inspired. My progress.
Mhm. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Dayron. This has been awesome. And you know, I've known you for a while and have been able to see, you know, the changes in you and yourself. And I see you live and breathe the education and self-education every week. And it's I'm on the same page where that's just one of the most valuable things. And our business and our teams can only be as good as we are as
Yep.
leaders. So, and I know you live that every day, and it's inspiring to hear your story. So, really appreciate you taking time today. So, to our listeners, thanks so much. I recommend listening to this a couple times to really hear the message and understand, you know, what Dayron's doing differently and how he's really standing out in a crowd here in the cleaning and restoration and mitigation areas. So again, this has been Dayron Rodriguez with Rodriguez Cleaning Services. And I thank you again, Dayron. And to all our listeners, have a great day.
Thank you so much for having me as well.